What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our channel Trendline Forex here with another video today where I'm going to show you some results using the Volatility Trading Expert Advisor. Now, I did release a video on our YouTube channel yesterday, a little bit of a longer one, where I'm explaining exactly what the Volatility Expert Advisor is and how it works. So if you haven't watched it, make sure to do so. But also there was a video um, before that where I shared with you the results using the Volatility Expert Advisor again here on this setup on Euro Yen. Now, overall, the idea was that we've got this bullish move, then we've got the pullback to that 61.8 Fibonacci level, right? And then I expected to see a continuation to the upside, right? So I started buying using the Volatility Expert Advisor. Now, in that video, you can also go back and watch that if you want to. We've got about 7,000 trades, and at the time I was recording the video, I think we had a running profit of about 500 euros. But later on, by the time I closed all of the positions, I managed to gain about 8,000 euros. All right, so it's all on our social media and in our free Telegram channel as well, video statements and stuff like that. But anyways, that was the idea here on Euro Yen. But I just wanted to show you that we actually managed to make profit using the Volatility Expert Advisor without even seeing our analysis being completed, because we actually didn't have this move to the upside. Price was pretty much trading, as you can see, sideways, and we still managed to make some profit even though we were buying. Anyways, in this video today, I want to talk about another trading setup, this time on euro dollar. That's from 9th and 10th of April, so I think Wednesday and Thursday last week. So what was the analysis here? Now, we've got this bullish move. Overall, I still have a bullish bias for euro dollar, and I feel like it's going to continue higher. But the thing is, we then had this pullback and price started approaching this 1.1080 level, which is a strong resistance level. We do have some previous highs here as well, and based on some other levels in our analysis, we did find this resistance area. So I knew as soon as we tap into this area, we're most likely going to see some sort of market reaction, right? And as you can see, we then had a drop of about 160 pips. So I wanted to take advantage of that. And so that's why I started using the Volatility Expert Advisor right around here to actually enter sell positions, all right? So we're going to move on to my MetaTrader platform just to show you what kind of results we got. Here is the 5-minute time frame on euro dollar, exactly the same piece of price action that we just looked at. But let me just pull that up. Right here, you can see each one of those trades, it's entered with 0.01 lots. The idea here is not to make as much money as I can, but is to show you how the Volatility Trading Expert Advisor works. So in the space of about 24 hours that we let the Expert Advisor run without stopping it, we've got about 1,000 trades, all right? So we were only entering sell positions, and as you can see, we've got just over 90 euros of profit. Now, I know that's not a lot of profit, but like I said, each one of those trades is entered with 0.01 lots, right? And the idea here was not to actually make as much money as I can, but was to show you this sort of trading, this type of trading, because this is completely different than manual trading, all right? So as you can see, the expert advisor can enter positions on every 1 pip, for example, and it can exit those trades on every 2 pips, because the expert advisor actually sets a take profit for each trade individually. All right, so if you do that, enter on every 1 pip and exit on every 2 pips, you basically take advantage of every little movement that price action does. All right, because every time the price goes up, the expert advisor will sell, and then 2 pips later, a 2 pip move to the downside, it will close that position. So as you can see, we've got loads of positions within this space right here. Like I said, about 8,000 trades in a matter of about 24 hours. So you can see the expert advisor kept running all night until what, like 9 a.m. the very next morning. So we've got about 90 euros of profit in this case. But the thing is that even when price was going back to the upside, we were still collecting profit right here. Now, what's interesting is that during that exact same time, I actually had another account using the Volatility Expert Advisor again, where I started buying instead of selling. So I was going against those trades here on this account. So let me switch over to the other account just for you to have a look at the results over there. So here are all long positions taken at exactly the same time. So this is the 15-minute time frame on euro dollar. So let's have a look at the history tab. As you can see, again, 0.01 on each one of those trades. Again, for about 24-hour period, we've got about 8,000 positions on this account as well. Right now, the end result is just over 150 euros. But what does that tell you? Well, it tells you that using the Volatility Expert Advisor from now on, it doesn't really matter what is the market direction. I know this may sound ridiculous, but as you can see, I began selling and buying at exactly the same time, and then I closed all those trades at exactly the same time on two separate accounts, and I've got a positive results on both of those accounts. All right, this is because I am using the Volatility Expert Advisor, which actually managed to take advantage of every little move. All right, and it's making profit while the market is trading sideways. In fact, it is performing best when the market is trading sideways. Why am I saying this? Well, imagine that you bought right here, entering the market manually. All right, you then close your trade right here. So best case scenario, from what I can see, you're going to be break even, maybe into a loss, right? Whereas you managed to make profit with the Volatility Expert Advisor. So even if you are expecting a move towards the upside, but now you feel unsure whether you should keep that trade open because you spend most of the time while in that trade into a negative territory. So you may think as soon as you come back to break even to close that trade, right? Well, with the help of the Volatility Expert Advisor, you have the full flexibility to decide whether you want to keep that trade open or not. Because by the time price comes back to that break even point, you've actually made money using Volatility Expert Advisor, which is impossible if you are trading manually, right? You would be a break even right here. So if you close that trade, essentially you've made no money, right? Now, if I let it run, as you can see, we then have a move to the upside that followed. Well, we would have made even more profit. But that's absolutely fine. I don't feel like this is a missed opportunity. The idea for those trades, the short and the long positions, was for me to show you how the Volatility Expert Advisor works. Now, if you are interested into this robot and you want to take advantage of it, you can go over to our website, trendlineforex.com, click on that volatility trading button and read more about this too. Actually, we have created a completely free course solely focused on how the Volatility Expert Advisor works, and we're also giving you strategies to use with that bot. So again, this course is completely for free. All you have to do is to sign up on our website. And don't forget to check out the video that I shared yesterday. It's about a 40-minute long video, but I go into more depth, into more detail on how the Volatility Expert Advisor works. All right, if you are interested, just go and check it out. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know, what do you think. Do you think you can do well using the Volatility Expert Advisor? And if you have any further questions, you can always contact me. You can find my contact information in our free Telegram. So check out the links below this video, and I'll see you in the next one.